This is for 2011, test 2, Math 21, test 2. Number 4. 4 married couples are seated in a row. How many different seating arrangements are possible? A. If there is no restriction in seating order. Now notice that there are 4 couples, means there are 8 people. Now of these 8 people, if there is no restriction on the seating, and that's basically well, then there are 8 people, right? And in the first place there are 8 choices: 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which, if you think about this is actually 8 factorial. Okay, now then I use my calculator. 8 factorial, there are 42,320 ways. Okay, now if you think about this, it's also can be done by thinking this way. There are 8 peoples. How many ways can you put them in order? That's the same to say that's 8 permutes 8, which if you use your calculator you should get the same number. Okay, now part B, if men sit together and women sit together, out of these 8 places, suppose the first 4 seated by men and then the other 4 seated by women. Then for men, there are 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times, for women that will be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. That's right, but that's if the first 4 is seated by men first. Now if we have the women being seated first and then the men, which I think supposed to be ladies first, right? Some people say ladies first after gentlemen, but well, suppose ladies first, then we have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, now if we compute that, I hope you can see right away that this is actually 4 factorial being square, right? And then you have 2 same set. Now you don't have to compute it this way. Actually, you don't have to compute it that way. You can just compute them as a regular. Okay, yeah, 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, you use your calculator. But if I use my calculator here, I'll use 4 factorial, whatever that is, I square it and then times 2. I believe you will get the same number. There are 1,152 ways. Now part C, how many different seating arrangements are possible if each couple sit together? In other words, husband and wife sit next to each other. You can think of this right now. There are 4 couples. There are 4 couples which they need to sit together. Now what I will do is count first how many ways can you rearrange these 4 groups as a group. How many ways can we rearrange that? There will be 4 factorial, or you can say 4 permutes 4. Okay, now then for each one of them, it's either husband then wife or wife husband. Okay, so it means in every group you have 2 different ways of doing it, right? Now from this group you have 2, from that group you have 2, from this group you have another 2, from that group you have another 2. Husband, wife, husband order. Okay, so you will see this is the same to say 4 factorial times 2 to the power of 4. Now 4 factorial I believe is 24, and 2 to the power of 16. 24 times 16 384. Okay, this is for fall 2011 Math 21 test 2 number 4.